So now this is a super sad story coming out of Houston. Now this is one of Carena and Flo's friends, and they're being charged with the death of their 2-month-old son, Zane Austin. So now, as you guys can see, this is one of Flo's very close friends, and they were hanging around Carena and Flo a lot. They're also a very popular couple on TikTok. Now their son died about a year ago, and as you can see, they've been holding visuals and doing balloon releases, even making statements. Today marks 1 year since my son passed. We miss you out here, twin. It's forever Zane's world. So again, he died in September of 2024, but his parents are just now being arrested. Now, according to local Hughes News, Amari Austin, 27, is being charged with capital murder. His girlfriend, 22-year-old Trinity Perez, is facing a felony charge of injury to a child. It goes on to say court records allege Austin committed the offense of capital murder against the 2-month-old at 1810 Main Street, and Perez committed the offense of injury to a child, serious bodily injury, at the same address, which is their apartment. Zane Austin passed away on September 11, 2024 at just 2 months old. According to court documents, on September 9, 2024, investigators were assigned to investigate the injuries of Zane, who was found unresponsive. Now, the backstory reads, Zane Austin was born July 6, 2024. According to records, the first report of injuries was July 16, 2024, when Zane was only 10 days old. This report alarmed CPS. Court records suggest these injuries were a fractured arm, clavicle, and ribs. CPS assigned a monitor, which was Zane Austin's maternal great-grandmother. According to court records, the parents, Austin and Perez, agreed not to have any overnight visitations with the 2-month-old as of July 31st, 2024. They were not allowed to see the child between the 16th and the 31st. Court records state the maternal great-grandmother agreed to move into the parents' home and supervise all contact with Zane and his parents. While an ongoing investigation by CPS and detectives from July was taking place, Zane was brought to the hospital on September 8, 2024 with new injuries, and that is what prompted detectives to investigate. This investigation led to the current charges against Austin and Perez. The 2-month-old was taken to the hospital first on September 8th and died from injuries on September 11th. According to records, the pediatric critical care social worker met with detectives on the night of September 9th. The pediatric critical care social worker told detectives that 2-month-old Zane was brought to the hospital on September 8th. So now, according to court records, on Sunday, September 8th, the day Zane was taken to the hospital, Perez arrived at her and Austin's apartment at 8 a.m. with Austin. Perez told detectives she spent the day at the apartment, but around 5 to 6 p.m., she was on her cell phone, and Austin was alone with Zane in their bedroom. Court records say Perez told investigators the maternal great-grandmother, the CPS monitor, was also at the apartment as required, but in a spare room. Perez told investigators during the visit, Austin told her he tripped while holding Zane around 5:30. Court records say Perez denied family violence with Austin, describing him as a good dad. However, when questions about the initial set of injuries from July 2024, court records suggest Perez provided a vague answer. Austin told detectives he was the last person to see Zane alive. According to court records, Austin cited an allergic reaction as to why Zane was brought to the hospital on September 8th when questioned by detectives. According to the records, Austin confirmed he was home with Perez, Zane, and the maternal great-grandmother. Austin also confirmed he was holding Zane between the hours of 5 and 6, walking around the apartment when he forgot his cell phone in the bedroom. According to court records, he claimed while walking back into the bedroom, he fell over, stumbling on his shoe. Court records suggest Austin told detectives he never saw Zane's head hit the wall after he tripped, and Zane was still in his arms, not crying. Court records also suggest detectives reviewed digital evidence extradited from Austin's iPhone, included deleted search history on the night of September 8th, the night Zane was taken to the hospital. Now, according to the records, this was the searches on his phone history. One was, "My baby won't wake up, but she is breathing," at 9:48. Another one stated, "Can't wake baby up, but still breathing, normal," with a question mark, at 10:06. Another one, "2-month-old baby hard to wake up," at 11 p.m. What happens if your 2-month-old doesn't have a pulse, at 11:02? Does infant CPR really work? Can it save a baby who has stopped breathing, at 11:04? Will you go to jail if you find your child unresponsive? And my 2-month-old died. Is anyone getting charged? And then he searched up Best Houston defense lawyer child abuse cases. So he already knew he was about to get charged with this. Court records suggest there is a 39-minute gap between the time of the first deleted internet search and the first outgoing 911 call on Austin's phone. Court records also say Austin deleted a Google search, "How to pass a lie detector test," dating September 10th at 3:40 p.m. while Zane was in the hospital the day before he died. According to the documents, detectives also reviewed call details and records for the phone number associated with the maternal great-grandmother. Records suggest there was activity near the maternal great-grandmother's home in Friendswood, Texas, and an incoming call from Perez with a duration of 1 minute and 34 seconds at 10:34. Court records say after reviewing the phone conversation, records suggest that the maternal great-grandmother was not with Zane as required by CPS the night of September 8th when Perez and Austin took Zane to the fire station and hospital, which means the great-grandmother was probably never even living with him. It also goes on to state, court records state that a set of deleted texts from August 15th on Austin's phone was recovered by detectives. In this set of messages provided in court documents, Perez was questioning Austin about scratches and blood on Zane's clothes, and Perez told Austin he was too rough, but he said it was not intentional. Detectives reviewed the text messages between the maternal great-grandmother, mother to Perez. According to records and the messages provided in court documents, the maternal great-grandmother questioned why Zane had bite marks on his face, sending a picture to Perez, who responded with, "A bite mark would have teeth prints." Court records suggest Perez forwarded a screenshot of the conversation and phone to Austin, who suggested tobacco probably breaking his face out. "He had the same marks last time when I kissed him, them lip marks, not bite marks. He might be breaking out." So then it goes into details on when the baby arrived at the hospital and how they tried to save his life. And I can't even read that section, but if you guys want to read, it's here on the screen. And we'll say the next section states on September 9th, one day after Zane was taken to the hospital, detectives claimed they reviewed a message thread between Perez and Austin, which suggested Perez informed Austin the detectives were at the hospital. Austin allegedly responded, "Okay, remember, bumped head around 5 to 6, tripping over shoe, but was still active. And we both went to Walmart." Court documents state Perez responded with K, and Austin replied, "Delete thread," or just the messages. Lastly, court records state detectives discovered a phone conversation on Perez's phone with Austin on September 10th, the day a reenactment was held at the couple's apartment. Court records state Austin told Perez, "When we do the reenactment, go to the end of the couch by the balcony." So based on text conversations between Perez and Austin, the previous CPS investigation and safety plan, detectives had reason to believe Perez was aware and knew Austin was allegedly causing injury to Zane and failed to report it and protect Zane. She did not ensure Austin was no longer around Zane, court documents claim. So to make this situation even worse, not only did she know that he was causing harm to the child, she decided to get pregnant by him yet again. Now, right now, she is 38 weeks pregnant with their daughter, and she is now behind bars. So was she gonna allow him to do this to another child? I mean, you get pregnant by this man again after you know what he did to the first baby. So a lot of people were upset about this, even people that were friends with them. But then Carena went and reposted a GoFundMe stating free her and Dabari. Now this was for Yellow Barbie, aka Perez. So here's the GoFundMe asking people to donate to help get her a bond and a lawyer. Now she does have a bond, but Damari does not. So you guys leave your opinions on this situation down in the comment section below. Now Carena did quickly delete this GoFundMe off of her page. I'm guessing after people started jumping down her throat for even suggesting people donate to this. So now I previously reported how Amar from FOE was being called out for cheating on Maya when he was dating her with a dancer from LA. Now she also gave a part in her story time about how Flo does nothing but cheat on Carena, and he even admitted it.
Like, she could come too. The homie was like, yeah, she can come too. Mind you, his other homie that I'm talking about is also a YouTuber. I don't know if he does YouTube still to this day. I don't watch him, but I do know at the time he had just had a baby or was about to have a baby or something like that with his girlfriend that he did content with as well. Y'all, they're talking on the phone and his homie is literally talking about how he cheats on the bitch he's with, and Tyler over there just laughing, giggling. He just on the phone with his friend just giggling, laughing. They think it's so funny and cool how they just be cheating on their bitches, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You know, the industry is speaking out on this situation between DDG and Cinco. No, YK Osiris is on Cinco's sign stating that DDG is just weird. And here's what Dude Dennis had to say about it as well.
Team DDG or Team Cinco? I don't like DDG. I think he a crab. All lame with money. They trying to put Cinco in the box because he's known as a shark and he's attractive to a lot of women. So they think they try to put him in the box, and Cinco like, bro, I ain't trying to get put in the box. Nigga, I wanna be with my lady. Nigga, I don't wanna be with all the girls. And why you talking about you put somebody on, nigga, talking about I'm the program. Nigga, you ain't bigger than the program. The program is God. Nigga, you not bigger than him. So who you think it is? I feel like if it's gonna happen for somebody, it's gonna happen for somebody. Why you trying to throw stuff? That's why I don't like people doing stuff. Bro, that's why I don't know how to do this shit, because y'all support lame dudes. Y'all always do that. Like, y'all the internet support people who they want to support, and like it could be script, it could be what they gonna support it. It's content. I don't know how to be fake, so I guess it's not gonna work for me. I don't know. I don't know how to fake stuff. I know how to be me. I don't know how to fake it. Y'all like fake stuff. Y'all like buying into that stuff. I don't know how to do that. I guarantee you J Cinco and DDG, they faking that beef. I feel like it. I don't think it's real. Because how it was real, y'all was just talking with this. Y'all was just with each other like a few weeks ago. The math not mathing. But I kind of believe Cinco a little bit, because I feel like he's trying to turn to like this man, like he trying to be a good man to his woman. I get that, so I'm not gonna hold you on that. But I just don't understand. It just don't math. The math not mathing. I just feel like it's a lot of capping going on. It's gonna come out though. You probably gonna see them together next 2 weeks, week and a half. They're gonna run the views up. And Deshae, I don't like Deshae. Deshae weird. You know what Deshae like doing? Deshae like acting like a girl so y'all could be on his side. And he allowed to disrespect women, and y'all like that. See, this content be weird. I can't do stuff like that. Like, I can't talk to women like how they talk. Like, I'm not, like, I can't call no woman no B word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all like that, though. They be doing that. Y'all like tunes and stuff like that. But I can't do that because, like, it's like, he act like a girl so girls can relate to him, or, you know what I mean? So, like, that would be the thing. Y'all, he want to feel related to women so women could join him. But I can't call no woman no B. So, like, even if I'm acting like a girl, even if I'm like, I can be like, I can't like A B. I can't do that. Like, nigga, like, I wasn't raised like that. Anyways, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to get on that. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. DDG, you be in a lot of beefs, nigga. Like, you be in a lot of beefs. Why? What do you say, bro?